Mario Kart Wii is home to many masterpieces when it comes to tracks. It's no lie when I say this is my favourite Mario Kart, by far. So in this video, I ranked every single track in order of worst to best in a tier list format. Of course this is my opinion, so don't take it personally, and enjoy the video. We start with F tier, the worst of the worst. Now, there's only 3 tracks that I think are terrible. Starting with SNES Valley 2 is easily my least favourite track in the whole game. It's just such a dull track. The colours are boring, the music is annoying, and there really is no depth. I'm not saying that this isn't the only track that does this. I mean, there's plenty of other tracks that have zero depth. I can appreciate the simplicity and emptiness of the track, as it ties in well with its theme, but personally I just find it boring. I guess there's a little shortcut which is somewhat satisfying to do, but still. This track is arguably much worse than SNES Valley 2. It's overpicked online, very luck-based due to the length of the track, the shortcut at the end, and the overuse of item boxes. But it has a better tune to SNES Valley 2, and overall I prefer the environment and the atmosphere. But still, this track is an absolute disgrace to Luigi. This track is pretty boring. It's easily forgettable as nothing makes it stand out. All alternative routes are almost useless. Item boxes are spaced apart, making it harder to catch up from the back. It feels more like a scenic tour than a racetrack. It's simply inoffensive. But I do like the music, the egg in the middle, and how orange it is, because orange is my favourite colour. Next, we move on to D tier. Tracks that I don't think are good, but not bad either. Unlike F tier, this tier has 5 tracks. It just goes to show how good these tracks are in this game. But just escaping the F tier, we have I've never really been a fan of Peach Beach. Again, it's one of those tracks that just blends in with the background. The tide coming in and out is a unique idea, and it does add to the environment. However, it doesn't hide the fact that you're driving in a straight line. The catquacks do prove to be a threat, and again fit in well with the theme, but there are 3 useless paths. The ending is fun and chaotic though. For ages I thought this was the worst track in the whole game, but I couldn't rate it lower than what is behind it already. It does have some redeeming qualities, I guess, and stuff to actually do compared to other tracks. Every obstacle on this track, especially the crabs, proves to be a decent threat. Lots of off-road means Match Cruiser dominance. However, it also makes cutting through the off-road with mushrooms or dodge items extra satisfying. I also like the niche little details, such as the trees, the parasols, and the pirate ship shooting cannonballs on the map. It's really the cherry on the top. Wow, I really thought I hated that track. Drifting around these corners gives me the same feeling as this. The music is kind of a bop. It's enough to make my head bounce. Shortcuts are simple yet satisfying, and like Shy Guy Beach, cutting through the off-road is such an adrenaline boost. And this track reminds me of Toast, and I can't put my finger on why. But that's it. This is the track that doesn't do anything wrong, but doesn't do enough. There's a couple of things I like about this track, but then again it's just your standard circuit track. I like the cut you can take next to the tree at the chain chomp turn with the right item. I like the bumps at the end and the little ramp. The piranha plants are okay, but the chain chomp is just laughable. If you get hit by this, I feel sorry for you. Other than that, it's just a simple track. Not much to say. And now, the track you've all been waiting for, top of the D tier, is... Doesn't this track just want to make you put your farmer hat on and top that waist? Well, how to do, Bessie? This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. No. This track aces the theming and atmosphere, from the cows, the moles in the ground, the bumps, and the twangy banjo in the background. There's 2 ramps on this track. This one is cool, this one is not. In fact, you lose time on it, so why would you go on it? I don't really know what to say about this track, other than it's pretty simple, which is for a reason, and it's incredibly charming and memorable. The ending is a little awkward, but still not bad. I like it. Kind of. Not really. because it's in this tier. Sorry I couldn't do all 32 tracks in one video. My laptop was exploding by just doing this, so I'm going to have to do it in parts. If you did enjoy this video, consider liking and subscribing so maybe one day I could do this as a full-time job. Leave a comment on your thoughts of my tier list so far, and take care. Have a nice day.